Hey Michael, it's John from Shed King. I got your email about you having to build your shed roof by yourself. Um, this is what I have done in the past when I've had to do a lot of shed building by myself. So I kind of put some illustrations together for you using the program that I use to design my sheds with. But basically, what you'll want to do, Michael, is first, after you have your walls built on your shed, you're going to want to build all your interior trusses and your two gable end trusses, like I've shown right here. This is the gable end truss, and this is an interior truss with a loft joist already nailed in place to it. Okay, so let's move over here, and you can see I've got my builder right here in the middle of the shed. Hopefully this will make sense to you, but you're going to have your floor built and all your walls up. And then basically what you want to do, Michael, is take a couple, you're going to have to get a few extra pieces of wood here, but these are like 2 by 4 by maybe 10 footers. You're going to want to nail them into place on one of your end walls. Let's say you're starting on the end that's got the door framed in it, but you're going to want to take your gable end truss like I'm showing here, and you're going to kind of want to set it into place similar to this. It's going to be heavy, but you're by yourself, and this is about the only way to do it, but it will fit in between your top wall plates like I'm showing here. Next thing you want to do is get another 2 by 4 like I'm showing right here, and you're going to want to take that 2 by 4 and just kind of prop one end of it on the ridge point of that gable end truss, and you're just going to kind of want to rotate it into place so that it's up on top of your top wall plates. And these 2 support boards will kind of stop it from going anywhere. And then you're going to want to nail that gable end truss into place. Nail or screw it in place on the top wall plates. Next thing you're going to want to do is kind of repeat that procedure and do the gable end truss on this other end over here. Once you've got those 2 into place and secured on your top wall plates, you're going to want to take your interior trusses like this one here, and you're going to kind of want to do the same thing. Kind of lay it into place in between your top wall plates like I'm showing here. You're going to want to take your 2 by 4 like you did with your gable end truss and kind of rotate it up into place on top of your top wall plates. And before you nail that into place, you're going to want to do this with all your interior trusses. So you're just going to kind of want to get that into place and maybe kind of lean it on this gable end truss over here. And then you're going to want to repeat that procedure with all your interior trusses. And I believe in the plans I'm showing like 7 of them, but whatever amount it is that you have, you're going to kind of want to set it into place here. And the other thing is take a 2 by 6 by 16 footer, this one right here, and kind of nail it right here on the gable end truss, and nail the other end on the gable end truss. And I didn't say anything prior to this, but your gable end trusses, maybe you're going to have them nailed to these, temporarily nailed to these 2 outside support boards on each end. And that way everything will be fairly rigid. The next step you want to do, Michael, is just move all your interior trusses into place. This top board is going to kind of help stabilize them, but there's really no simple way to do this other than to drag them over one by one You know, starting with your first one here, you're going to want to take this one, drag it over into place over here. Make sure your spacing is correct and nail it into place. Basically, so that's how I've done it in the past when I've been by myself, and it's a pretty good way of doing it. Just please be safe and be careful, and if you have any more questions, shoot me an email. I hope this works for you, and thank you for buying my plans.